somebody say something that they're going to regret?
That we're going to regret?
Yeah.
So I'm Motley Mata, okay? And this is the motliest group that will attend this today in honor of Peggy and Tony.
You got it?
Okay, it's up to you guys now. However you guys want to start, and mix interrupt each other.
Who wants to go first?
Tony?
Huh? I just did one first.
No, he didn't.
No,
That was just a mother.
No, that was a test.
John's ready. John's ready, yeah.
Now, ready? Yeah. Growing up, Tony was probably the strongest guy I ever met. Don't ever get into a headlock, right? Tony Fazio.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, there we go. Is that video or picture?
But he's the most honest
Video.
person. Most honest person I ever met.
It's like a reality TV show. Look at those sexy videos.
Yeah, what you see with Tony is what you see is what you get. Really wonderful man.
He never tell a lie.
And Johnny's right about the headlocks. He once did that to show off in front of Carol. He put me in a headlock and my head hurt for about half an hour afterwards.
And poor Peggy. Let's not forget Peggy now, okay? Who married this wonderful man and vice versa. He married a wonderful girl.
She gave up the convent for him.
Yes,
you know?
I was
And
just
the
gonna
joke,
say that.
the joke that we said for years, was that you gave up God for him.
Okay, I came into the picture starting a new life, and I was working on Wall Street, and I moved to Midtown to start a new job. And this is where I met Lorraine. And Lorraine and Tony knew each other. They were going out, and then Tony said, I have a friend for you. So it turned out to be my husband, and then I met Tony Fazio and Peggy. Just the most wonderful people I've met throughout my life. And they introduced us to camping, and we became camping buddies for many years.
Our children were friendly with their children. We get together every year at Christmas, right?
How about the trips to Letchworth State Park?
Well, that's the camping that we mentioned.
Darien Lake.
Actually, Tony introduced us to camping.
Yeah.
Oh, we loved
Well,
camping.
I was a Boy
We
Scout
loved camping.
before that.
Tony when he was
right.
younger.
So
I was a
we know.
patrol leader. Anyway.
I haven't said much because we were friends when we were very young. We remained friends, and he always was just the sweetest guy I ever knew. Still is.
Carol was our sweetheart of our teenage years, right? And Fazio and I admitted that we were in love with Carol as teenagers for about 4 years ago. But Duke beat us out, and he's stuck with her now.
58 years later.
Wow.
Yeah, beautiful.
But we've all remained friends.
I never liked him. No. Peggy also.
Before us, we're 53.
Peggy claims when we first met Peggy, and Tony and Peggy were over our house, and we met Peggy for the first time. She claims I was grilling her and asking her questions, and that made her more nervous, and that we didn't like Peggy. For the record, we liked you instantly. We have loved you ever since. You were so nervous about meeting us. I think that's what put this in your mind. But we loved you from. Well, we don't love you anymore. But
She's like the sister I always
it was
liked.
no.
There's got to be a time limit somewhere.
No, it was an instant like for Peggy, and she doesn't remember that at all. She was so nervous in meeting us.
Yeah.
I love Fazio because, to me, he was always the type of guy that was always interested in you and what was going on. And I just spoke to him now, and I said, Anthony, if you can get me up to heaven somehow, I hope to meet you there. I love you very much.
Yes.
And I mean that. He was a kind and considerate man always.
Yeah. Well,
And still is.
well, speaking of heaven, I think Peggy and Tony are If they don't get there, none of us will.
That's for
They were
sure.
always
True.
the best couple of all of us.
I agree.
Anyway, happy 25th.
Happy-
Happy 50.
Happy 50th.
Happy,
God bless you both.
with
a
all
toast,
hearts.
a toast to you both.
Yes.
Peggy
Wonderful,
and Tony,
wonderful
God bless
couple.
you. We love you.
We
Love you.
Love you forever and ever.
Yep.
Amen.
Amen.
Okay, that's it.
All right.
Let's just have each of your names very quickly.
This is. I'm Tony.
Lorraine.
Carol,
Pete, do you know me as Duke?
Hilda, Peggy knows I'm the Hilda from Hilda-isms. She'll know what it's about.
And John.
John who?
Thank you very much.
Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you.
Thank you.
That was good. Yeah.